This is your fight. Sparrow 11 can't touch him. Spare 15 got him.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm dealing with it. Excited.
Go get him.
Soul 1, moving to assist. Your job's an awful mine.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying?
That's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Soul 1, clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will he be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow them straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Whoa. Killed well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The Megastorm and Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Another one.
Keep on there, but it's all ashes now.
Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This thing's being stuck in the field, Ray. Missile coming at you. Move it!
Hit on target, confirmed.
Enemy got away. We'll lose more people if we try to help those trapped. Enemy sighted.
Hostile has a lock.
Evading missile. Fox 2.
Three minutes remaining. Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Yeah, that's the stuff Trigger. Go away, Barna. Evading missile.
In gun range.
In position behind bandit. Enemy has a lock. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Right now. Missile inbound.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a lock on Trigger's burn.
We just got everything unloaded. Enemy has a lock. Somebody help! 16 people are trapped inside. Bandit acquired. Firing.
1 minute remaining. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
But it's no big deal. Fight! Fight! Evading missile. Abandoning aircraft. Trigger, here's us quietly plugging away. The only thing one here.
Doug was right.
Fox 2.
We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid.
Spare 15,
I
target
belong in
destroyed.
the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
I'm spiked! Requesting assistance!
Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil. Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare Squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Boom. Shooting well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The Megastorm Anessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Locked on target.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil. Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Mark 2.
3 minutes remaining. Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
We just got everything unloaded. I'm on his rear. Enemy sighted.
Target down. Vehicle down.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free range.
Locked.
Evade. Continuing attack. Another one dropped.
2 minutes remaining.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was game. This seems like the people, babe.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from. It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away,
The
boy.
enemy's gunning for me.
Stuck on this.
Missile in the air. Heads up. I've got you right where I want you.
1 minute remaining. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
The enemy's got a lock. I'm
being slow.
They shot down one of us! Run two!
Spare 15 launching missile. Spare 15 target destroyed. We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare Squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.